Boys and girls, cats and squirrels, as I finish up my augment grind, as well as kind of my camo grind, slowly but surely, I've been thinking about the story implications and everything about this game, Black Ops 6 Zombies, and how it really just seems like it's Black Ops 4 2, or Black Ops 4 again, you could call it. It's really weird. I don't understand. But that's the only way I can describe it. Let's go a little more in depth. If you enjoy, leave a like, sub, and comment down below. It's much appreciated. Makes you a goat. Thanks so much for watching. I'm just kind of chilling, doing my pistols, and then I got ARs, SMGs, and I'm done. I did the GS45 already, so I'm basically home free once I'm done with these pistols, until I have to get special zombie elims on literally every single weapon, to the point where it's essentially just spray and pray, reset rounds at high rounds for forever. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. I did find, or I did hear of a way that you could potentially go for elite zombie elims on Liberty Falls, which is you do the LTG step repeatedly, because as long as you fail it, then you get to keep getting elites. So interesting. But like I was saying earlier, BO6 feels a lot like BO4 2, but in a good way. Like BO4 was, zombies wise, a very negatively looked at like zombies game. Like a lot of people wanted it to be something that it wasn't because it was following Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was notoriously the best zombies game ever at the end of its life cycle. Consensus best zombies game ever, or by most people at least. BO2 obviously, you know, a lot of people still enjoy and still would argue over. BO1 as well. It really depends on who you're talking about. Whatever, that doesn't really matter. But BO4 was kind of a disappointment, and we had like a camo grind in there too, but it wasn't a unique camo grind. It was the first like real big camo grind, it felt like, in the game. And it was good for that, but the gameplay, taking out key perks and replacing them with other key perks while saying that you're trying to get rid of key perks, just felt really weird to everyone. But we had the chaos story with the Sentinel artifact, which is something that holds true now today, where we are especially seeing that the Sentinel artifact is going to be back, as well as Gabriel Craft and potentially Alistair Rhodes, which are all related to the chaos story, which stemmed from BO4, obviously, with the Sentinel artifact and all the trials and Diego and all those people. And so I mentioned Diego specifically because he's the only one we know that could potentially still be alive. Like, obviously, everyone else could technically, potentially still be alive by some random BS, but Diego's the only one we specifically know didn't at least appear to have died. Cold War, the story was goofy. There was no set cast, nothing like that. It was weird. It was a weird time. They struggled with story in general. They didn't really have a director still because they had Blundell just leave, and so they were just kind of in a weird spot. It was COVID. It was just weird. And so Cold War was kind of just an in-between game. It wasn't even one where they were supposed to be the lead team on at first. So I discount that game for anything story related, really, like any flaws of it. Like, I give it somewhat of a pass. And now we're getting in the interesting stuff where with this, you know, Castle of the Dead that we're getting in the next map, it seems like on that map there's going to be Nosferatu mimic type of things, which Nosferatu specifically were in Dead of the Night on Black Ops 4 in the Chaos story. Although it wasn't the normal set of characters, but it was the map that really like explained Alistair Rhodes' backstory. So that's interesting. And to be fair, we also don't know where this game falls in timeline compared to Black Ops 4's Chaos Story, because Chaos Story was not supposed to be connected to this story. But there's theoretically like a world where like this can come before the Chaos Story, I guess. So we could just be building backstory to get back to that, to get back to where we were, which would be crazy, mind you, but I don't think it'll happen. Anyways, it's just sitting here, we're chilling, and all the intel, just everything we're getting story-wise, it's just, this game feels like BO4, what they're trying to do right by it, and especially with the fact that it's leaked that Treyarch's getting the next game as well, which is going to be a BO2 remaster, or remake, or sequel, one of the three. We don't really know for certain. And then, after that, excuse me, like during either this year or next year, we're rumored to have the original crew come back for, like, as old characters. So it also feels like they're trying to do right by how they terribly ended Black Ops 4's Ether story, where they're trying to potentially lead to a great war map where everyone's all old and they fix it there. That would be insane as well, but it's some theories me and my boys have been having. I kind of want to share a little of that today. Just go on a little rant about this game. Also, like, the Vermin was a thing specifically to BO4. So I guess Kevin Drew's style must be quite a bit like Jason Blundell's. Not that that's a bad thing. Or a good thing. I'm just saying it kind of seems like it's the reality of the game we're playing. But Kevin Drew as the lead guy right now is doing phenomenally. He just knows what the community wants. We want that type of mystery from the Chaos story, but we want to be invested with it, like the Ether story. And that's really hard to, like, figure out how to do it. Like, it's a balance that they weren't able to find in Cold War, really. And it's a balance they're starting to strike now, but they're still not there yet, especially with Liberty Falls. Like, Terminus feels a lot more important still, but that's good because it is the one with our, like, main cast of characters. So I'm just excited for what comes next, because it feels like right now there's really a real possibility of us getting, like, the next actual chapter in the Chaos story eventually, or potentially doing right on the wrongs of Black Ops 4 and having a great war map with all the OG crew. And that means we'd probably have double tap and all sorts of other stuff. It's just like, I feel like we're in a really great spot right now for zombies, and multiplayer is just getting better too, and Warzone's gonna be great with Area 99, and eventually Verdansk coming back. Like, bro, everyone is just getting, like, so much good content. It feels like it's a feeling that no one's felt about gaming, specifically FPS games, in a while, I feel. Because FPS games have been just dead, in my opinion. They just have been. But right now, they feel very alive. Specifically, like, really, like, I guess there are other games, but, like other FPS games, obviously, where they're doing fine, but it feels like COD is, like, the main driving point around everything right now, and it always has been. When COD's good, it seems like everything else in the gaming world will be good, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just coping. Maybe I'm just insane. I don't know. I'm so excited, though, for this next upcoming year of Call of Duty. Looks like it's going to be pure gas. So I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, sub, and comment down below if you did. And I'll see y'all on the next one, where I'll probably be going for Opal on everything. Deuces.